Don't worry, Usain. You'll get me next time. Don't you worry. Oi oi! It's me, Ben. And today we're going to be looking at some athletes that are pretty darn big. Some of the most ripped athletes you have ever seen in your entire life, and that put me to shame. They shouldn't be out there doing sports for money. They should be up on stage looking like a Greek god for absolutely no money at all. Oh, sorry. That's just my whisk for doing that. Doesn't feel like an alien's hand at all. Don't want that. So these athletes, they could come from various sporting backgrounds, athletics, rugby, American football, you name it. They could be anywhere. Could be in your garden for all you know. These are the top 5 most jacked athletes of all time. Coming in at number 5, the great British sprinter, Harry Akins-Arite, a monster. When he steps on the track, he fills up 2 entire lanes. Tell me how that's fair. It's not fair. This guy can't even run because his shoulders are so wide, he's intruding into the other athletes. But best believe, if he was running at you, you would have shit your pants hours ago. Not because it takes him that long to get to you, obviously not. One of the top sprinters in Great Britain and an absolute unit. Harry Akins-Arite has been on the big stage in sprinting. Olympics, World Championships, the lot. He's been there and he's done that. And he's got a couple medals to show for it as well. This guy's best features are his delts. I've not seen delts like this on any man, let alone a sprinter. Now, sprinters are all pretty big guys, but he is next level. At number 4, an Olympic gymnast called Donnell Wittenberg. Now, gymnasts are normally pretty muscular, and some say that's because they're very short. Well, this guy's 5'4". It's not the tallest, but you don't see Frodo Baggins walking around with peaks the size of Everest. This guy has it. Amazing musculature. He looks incredibly complete. He doesn't have one body part that sticks out massively. He is just all round muscle. He could be a serious contender in the under 212 pound category for the Mr. Olympia. He would need a little more size, but he has got the proportions down to a T. Donnell Wittenberg, you're in the wrong sport. Bodybuilding, all day, every day. Number 3. Rugby player Daniel Pocock, the big Aussie. Good eye, mate. It should be illegal to be that big on a rugby field. The guy's going to kill someone. I guess the good thing is he can cradle that rugby ball in with his massive biceps. It ain't going anywhere. The only try he's getting is trying to wipe his arse with his ginormous back and lats. He won't even be able to reach round there. Rugby is getting crazy. And he's not the only one. There are a lot of rugby players out there that wouldn't look out of place on a bodybuilding stage. Number 2. Of all people, this guy's a bobsledder. I mean, what's the use of being a bobsledder if you can't even fit in the bobsled? This guy, Lascelles Brown, I don't even know how you say it, but if I was going to his face, I'd just call him Sir, because he's so ginormous, I'd be scared to even pronounce his name. This guy's incredibly lean and vascular, great bicep peaks, ripped and chiseled to the bone. I mean, if you're going to be spending all that time in the ice on a bobsled, you need some fat just to keep you warm. This guy's got the wrong idea. What's the point in having all that muscle when you're going to be covered up in coats all day long? No one's going to see it. Just eat your heart out, mate. Number 1. The greatest, most jacked athlete on the planet. a wrestler called Javier Cortina. This guy is a freak. A good freak, let me just add. He's a freak. He looks like a young Phil Heath. If he pursued, he could go somewhere. I mean, as a wrestler, this guy must be incredibly scary. The only good part is you got a lot to hold on to. Unfortunately, it'll just be lean muscle that you're grabbing. Because this guy is lean. He's round. He's full. He's complete. He is a bodybuilder in essence. He's just a bodybuilder that does wrestling. As simple as. Javier Cortina, you are my #1 pick in the draft for most jacked athlete of all time. Congratulations. Handshake. You can get a great physique and have the skills to be good at a sport. Combine the two and you will be lethal, especially in a combat sport like rugby or wrestling, where that extra size and power can give you a massive advantage over your opponents. It's been interesting to see, and it's put into perspective that everyone can train hard no matter who you are. I hope you enjoyed that. I've been Ben, you've been amazing, and I will see you guys in the next video.